All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. We're going to talk about the Galaxy S25 Ultra. I think it's been a month, folks. I think it's been about a month. Let me double check, but because I kind of stopped keeping track of the time that I've been using this device, and I've just been using it. So that's how good it is. This has been my primary device since it came out. Has it been a month? Does it really matter though? It's been like 3 weeks or so, almost a month. The point is, I have a question. And I just want to ask, why are you not using the Galaxy S25 Edge right now? Why aren't you doing it? There's a lot to love about this product, man. There's just, when it first launched, everybody talked about the battery. Now you get real world testing with it, and the battery has proven that it shouldn't last the way it lasts, but it does. It lasts the way it lasts. And a lot of people don't really have an answer for it because they just don't know why it's lasting the way it's lasting. I had to turn on Do Not Disturb. This has been one of the better devices that I've used since picking up my OnePlus 13. This I've named Device of the Year. I named it Device of the Year as soon as I got it, you know what I'm saying? It just checked so many boxes. So now that the Edge is here, the Edge is just that new flavor. You know what I mean? Like, it's got some new kick. The design is new, it's thin and stuff like that. But in the end, the OnePlus is still at the top for me, but the Edge is right behind. It's a close second or third. There are so many phones out there that you could get in this price range that the battle for competition for buying a device is just stupid right now. Like, you can get so many phones in this price range. It's incredible. And all the phones in the price range are actually really good. But this device stands out simply because of the hardware. It's the latest and greatest from Samsung. It's what's new. Okay, I get it to stand up now. I know I stood it up before. Boom, there it is. Stands up on its own. But it's the latest and greatest from Samsung. But it's not just because it's the latest and greatest. I've been seeing an influx of people who are picking this device over the Ultra. Now, if you remember, I told you, I said, hey, listen, if this device would have dropped at the same time as the Ultra and just the whole entire Galaxy S25 lineup, it would have been a problem. And now everything is starting to come about. People are starting to get it. People are starting to use it. I think people are kind of getting past the fact that it's super thin and all this other stuff, and they're just using it. And some of the responses I've seen from people on the internet, like in comment sections, in my comment section, and then I watch other people's videos too, and I read articles. The basic across the board feel for this device is, simply put, it's way better than everybody thought it was going to be. That's what it is. Way better than everybody thought it was going to be. Nobody thought this device was going to hit like this. They really didn't. Everybody saw a few people say it was too thin or bring thin back and all these other videos. But when consumers get it and people use it, that's when the truth comes out. And this phone is no exception. Just like any other product on the market. You can talk about it all you want to, but when it gets in the hands of the consumers, that's when you'll know if it's good or not. And this device, I think already after just 30 days, has proven itself to a lot of people. It has proven itself to a lot of people. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, you have to get over the shock value of the battery not being good because of the size of the battery. Yeah, the size of the battery, it means a lot, but it shouldn't mean that much to you. Yeah, it should be in your top 5, obviously. Your top 3 as far as that goes. If you want a phone, you need the battery to stay charged up. But this battery right here can easily make it through a day and a half to 2 days, possibly 3 for a lot of people. And people are so stuck on thinking that it won't just because it's a thin phone. It still technically has almost a 4,000 milliamp hour battery inside, folks. That's no joke. That is a solid battery. But then people start to talk about the price and saying, oh, I can get this, or I can get the last year's model. Folks, that's going to go on for years. The new version of this will come out. And then people will say, well, you can get the Galaxy S25 Edge instead of the 26 Edge. It's just going to keep going. That's just how it goes. That is how it's done. So I say to people who are still on the fence that haven't picked this up yet, why haven't you bought the Galaxy S25 Edge? Is it because you already have another Galaxy phone? There's a lot of people out there that have the Ultra and this, And a lot of people are coming forward saying, I actually prefer this over the Ultra. It's just not as bulky. I'm not really into that bulk anymore. I get a very big screen still, but I get a thin profile. And this feels way better in the pocket, in the hand. It's lightweight. It's just a bunch about this that you would like over some of the other phones that everybody's in love with. I have the Ultra, so I know how good it is. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't feed you no nonsense. I'm telling you, this phone has made its mark. It's made its mark. Now, the cameras on here, I've shot a lot of content with this phone, and a lot on my car channel, a lot on this channel. And I don't even say that it's the phone. Like, if I'm shooting something else and it's not this phone, sometimes it's this phone. Yeah, it's that good of a phone. So the design of the device obviously is what's striking. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, this is Samsung's selling point. I'm not just saying this. Their selling point is that this phone is strikingly thin and that you're not going to believe it. But when you get it, I got to admit, I've held a lot of thin phones thinner than this. The Oppo is 4.2. There's other phones out now that are 4.3 in thickness. It's just a thing. It is a thing. Like, it's going to be a hit just based on the design, folks. You got to accept this. Well, I'm not going to say you got to accept it. You should try exploring and thinking about, if you want your next Galaxy, making this an option. This isn't a sales pitch. I literally have been using this phone straight through my SIM card in here since I bought it, or since I got it in. Shout out to today's sponsor, TechADayGiveaway.com. I want to thank him for sponsoring all the videos. There's a link in the description where you can win one of these by hitting that link and getting your entries in. Always follow the link. The latest link is in the description, and you have to follow the latest link. Sometimes I update the links, and I'll get a new promo code or something, or I'll let you know, hey, it's going to be a promo at this time. You need to be following us on IG, on Instagram, Twitter, here. Follow us to keep up with the latest news. I'm bringing you about the giveaways on this channel because he's one of the channel sponsors, so I appreciate him doing so. And in the meantime, why haven't you bought this phone yet? Is it the software? It can't be the software. Software is banging. Software is fast. Like, there's nothing wrong with this software that'll make you say you hate Samsung, I would think. This is a crazy piece of software and hardware combination right here. And again, it's that shock and awe of the hardware. That's all. Some people are afraid of it because it's too thin. There'll be people to say all kind of things, and I'm not here to try to sway you to go either way. I'm telling you from my experience, this has been a phenomenal device. Now, the new devices are coming up. New devices meaning Samsung event. It's happening, folks. It is happening. A lot of people are excited about the upcoming event. It's all over the internet now. Everybody knows about it. You know, the next week, the launch event for the new folding phone, and I'm hoping that it's this thin or thinner. I hope they figure it out and make a thin folding phone like this from Samsung. I hope they do, because they're gonna have to do something to get the people draw back and get them back focused on Samsung, because this device did kick up some dirt, folks. You can't some dust. It kicked up. It made noise. You know what I'm saying? Even good press, bad press, it's press. And Samsung has pressed forward with the Edge right here. And I think it's gone, based on what this design is, I think the phones to come are going to be fire. I think they're going to be really nice. Starting with, when I look at the Galaxy folding devices, the Fold Ultra, Ultra Fold, or whatever it's going to be, when I look at the way it's kind of coming across on the screen, it looks like it's going to be super thin, like really thin. It looks like it's going to be pretty hot. So I'm hoping to get some hands-on time with it for you guys. And I will bring you a review of it, obviously. I mean, I got to get it. It's just, it's not even a question. I have to get it. This is just the way it goes down. And I got to bring it. I'm bringing you every folding device. I've brought you all of the devices from Samsung that I could possibly get my hands on, which is pretty much all of the latest ones. So it's going to be no exception for these. So hopefully they bring out a new Z Flip for those that like that design. And hopefully they bring out an ultra thin version of the Fold. We'll see. Because a lot of case manufacturers have already leaked out the device by showing the device officially on their case websites. But what if Samsung does just one more thing? Everybody always says they copy Apple. What if they do it right now? Well, there's just one more thing. What would you guys do? It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoy. Use the link in the description to get in on the giveaway. And also there's a link down there if you want to buy one of these. If you want to wait on the giveaway, use the link in the description to grab yours. And if you haven't reserved your Fold Ultra, whatever it's going to be, I'll put that link down there as well. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.